Oh, howdy. Okay, so let's get into our energy for September 6th. I'm MJ. I'm the founder of Ultra Love. Happy to be here with you guys. We're going to do a little daily reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You're the power. You're the master. Not the cards. Not myself. We're just here to entertain you, you guys, and to promote the brand. So, September 6th, happy Friday. Yay, Friday. Woo. Just funny, but just to celebrate every single day. What would that be like if like every single day was just an opportunity to find joy or curiosity? You know, it's pretty rad. So, divine guidance and love and clarity. That's my intention with the tarot. Divine guidance and love and clarity. Big week. We've got Pluto going back into Capricorn this week until November. This is his last pass. So, you know, collectively, we're going to continue to see falling powers and or exposure of corrupted power. It's kind of radical, you know, big changes that we're all going to be living through in our lifetime. I also really aligned with the generational shift and, like power, what do they say? Like a handover or a shift of power. So it's like winning the battle against injustice. So we're going to continue to see the greater justice rising and fairness. Messages coming through to indicate and or affirm that you're winning a battle against injustice. This is you rising in power. This is a very collective energy here. For some of you, you might actually be going to a higher body here. Like, let's get some clarity on that. So the Hierophant can be like going to, yeah, I was going to say that sometimes it's like the marriage card, right? Going to the priest to get married, but it's really just going to any like external authority that can, officiate something, right? Why is the King of Wands reversed? So we have the Two of Cups. That's where I was like, okay, so this is marriage or officiating something. Or proposal, or, you know, let's move in together. It's sort of just indicative of taking something to like a higher level, or it's like going from just dating casually to being in a commitment. Why is the King of Wands reversed though? Because that's like the King of Wands is over here looking at the Hierophant. The Hierophant would be like, let's make it official or whatever. But the King of Wands is looking at the Hierophant, but the King of Wands is in reverse. Bearing in mind, the Magician is in the upright. The Two of Cups is in the upright. So there's a lot of love. There's a lot of magic. You might be, for some of you, there's like a sense here that like you might be manifesting the Two of Cups. So you're actually totally single right now. Why is the King of Wands reverse here? Yeah, okay. I'm like, this is giving me more of a vibe of like, all right, so you're manifesting. These energies have not come in, and some of you might be actually like reflecting on past relationships with, we've got air and fire, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. Do what you like with the genders, right? In general readings, certainly. The Ten of Cups reversed. So this might be looking at past situations that failed, past love situations that failed, whilst you're like conjuring your new romance, your new partnership, right? Because it would seem like, you know, the King of Wands is behind the veil, the Moon card, as is this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like reflecting on, okay, some of you maybe have been divorced, or some of you kind of very happy, loving situation fell apart. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, there's communication coming in. You're possibly dealing with a situation that's been pretty brutal, unfair. And you're going to get a message here of like a triumphant win. Like you've won the battle. You got what you needed out of the situation hit, and then you can move on. You're like, okay, I'm in my power now. I've got all the tools I need at my disposal to do whatever it is I need to do. And then here we have, for a lot of you, a focus on love, reciprocity, connection like that, connection of the Most High. If some of you are meeting this person or are in this dynamic, you're pondering taking it to the next level. Should we move in together? Should we make it official? Should we get married? Whatever it might be for your unique situation. For others of you, if you're single, you're taking time, but love is on your mind, right? And when you're sort of thinking about imagining whatever, the love, it would appear that people from your past are coming into mind. If not, like, you're having meetings or interactions with people from your past where closure, fundamentally, I'm not thinking these are returns, because it's all reversal. It's like in your mind, or it's in the past, and you're like, why didn't that work out? Or you know, a lot of disappointment, boo, you know, big disappointment, losses. Like, it's warranted sometimes, I think, when the end of a relationship, especially a long-standing relationship, it is like grieving. It takes time. So often people around us when we're grieving are like, go on a date, sign up to Tinder or whatever. And I just think, okay, fair enough, like, to each their own. But, like, I don't know about you guys, but going through heartbreak, I'm like, the last thing I want to do is, like, hang out with people and be like, woo, yeah, okay, my top 5, whatever. You're being ripped apart from inside. You know, you're like a walking shell of yourself in this, like, very, to me anyway, very spiritual experience, like a very deep, alchemical, transformative. And I know collectively and or societally, or in the old paradigm, it's the classic, like, the other person, right? But because for me, my heartbreak came at a time, my multiple heartbreaks came at a time where I was already in the shadows. Like, I was already working in shadow work. So it's like the actual, yeah, like, I don't want to go through that ever again, but and I wouldn't wish it on anyone, but I do know that it is transformative. And fundamentally, these situations are trying to make us better people, trying to make us more whole, trying to make us more clear, you know, because as much as our society focuses on these relationships and they're super duper beautiful and important, I kind of think we got the wrong, like, ticket. Like, it's not necessarily about the happily ever after. It's about what we learn from one another. It's about how we grow. It's about how we, you know, like, I know one of my deepest heartbreaks, it was because it was such a beautiful connection and there was such mutual learning and growing and creativity and love, you know? And then, so in that, for both people, like, when it ended, it was absolutely, like, I could feel the cries now, but and it's been months and years to heal that and to come back to self and to, like, yeah, get back in the intuition. Oh, little side tangent there for me lovers. I'm getting a message of dancing. Some of you need to dance, right? You'll be called, right? You will know. You'll feel the, like, yeah, I'm gonna, I need to go to that party, or I need to just have a boogie in my bedroom kind of thing, right? Spiritual guide. High priestess. Some of you are maybe going to employ, like, a spiritual guide. I'm thinking, like, that could be an astrologer. I don't know about you guys. Like, astrology is amazing. So, like, maybe some of you need or want, or might be worth looking into, like, getting a guide, getting a spiritual teacher. And I think of things like having a monthly astrology update for your personal birth chart, that could, or working with an astrologer to look at marriage potentials or partner potentials or business potentials, right? I think you're kind of getting serious about what it is that you're wanting to create with the Sun card here. High priestess, like, you're coming into yourself. There is communication coming in. Could be about a relationship for the singletons out there. It's more about you like manifesting it or focusing or taking a bit of time out, because for some of you, you have won a battle. The sun is shining on this whole reading. So again, you are coming into your power if you're not fully feeling in your power, processing all that past pain. Some of you might employ a spiritual guide or a mentor or somebody like that. Just dance, you guys. Let's come back to innocence. That's the bare bones of the messaging today. Happy Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm so looking forward to diving into the month of September and October. And just to see, I mean, by November, we're going to be into some pretty radically new energies. So let's all be as present and as grounded as possible as we navigate these global changes together. Holla Shazam. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.